Hello everyone, this video is going to show you some of the spawn locations for the hunter androids that are found on Oolong Island. You need to find and kill 20 of these for the hunter feat, which is from the new Balls of Power DLC. This is from the Intergang Crime Wave 4-man op. You probably aren't going to be able to find all 20 of them in one go. We flew around. I shortened the video by quite a bit, and we flew around for just over 20 minutes, and we found all that was in this video plus one extra one that I forgot to record, but it was at the back of the map where the big building is there. It was on the top in the middle. Otherwise, the rest of the hunter androids that were found in this video were found pretty much around the edges of the map. They obviously, when we were flying around, sometimes they were visible for a second and they would go invisible. Other times you'd see them on the minimap as just one red dot, and then obviously as they go invisible they disappear on the minimap as well, but they haven't completely vanished. They don't like despawn or anything like that. It's just that they've gone invisible. They're hiding. So as soon as you walk quite close to them or sort of, like attacking that area, they will become visible again, and then they'll stay visible then. So they're pretty easy to find. But obviously after a while we defeated a few, and we spent maybe about another 5 or 10 minutes flying around trying to find more, and we didn't find any more after that. So we assume that it's one of them things where there's a set amount that are on the island. Once you defeated that set amount, they won't respawn or anything. We did this just before we did the final boss, so you have to kind of do this before you complete the mission, because once you finish the final boss, you only have a few minutes left before the server kicks you back to your last location. So you kind of have to do this before you do the last boss. So we did the rest of this mission, and before we were supposed to go in to do the last boss, we flew around looking for the hunter android. And so at the end of the boss fight, we went back outside again and had another quick look around the map, and we didn't find any. So it's just got to be that there's definitely a set amount that will spawn on there. So you're probably going to have to do this like a few times before you get the feat. But it doesn't take very long at all. Just with the 4 of you, just split up into one corner of the map each, and I'm pretty sure you'll find it very quickly. I mean, the first one we found within about 10-15 seconds of started looking. So all you need to do is just go around the edges of the map, and then you'll see them either on your minimap as one red dot. The hunter android's always on there as one red dot. The rest of the enemies that are on the island always kind of in groups of 2 or 3. So if you see groups of 2 or 3, there isn't going to be any hunter android there. They're always in a location that's just them in it. So there won't be any other enemies that close by. So always look around the edges, and maybe fly. If you fly, just fly around like using the slow fly mode. That's what I did most of the time, and I could see them on my screen, and then they'd quickly disappear. And obviously I'd get to that position, get everyone else to come over, and then just walk a bit closer, and then they'd uncloak, and you'd be able to see them again, and then just start your attack from there. So don't worry about them disappearing or anything like that. If you see them and you land quite close and then they vanish, it isn't that despawned or anything like that. It's just that they're hiding in that location. I hope this video helps people find these hunter androids, because today was the first time I actually tried to look for any of them properly. I thought they would probably be pretty well hidden, and a lot of the time you don't have time to be looking for them because you're doing the rest of the mission. So hopefully this will help people find them. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.